that's not how that works.
But
You
it would
see?
be level.
No, it wouldn't.
It would just be swinging.
No, that's not how
That
3D
no.
printer works. There are four attachment points, and it can you have to adjust it to so everything's level.
My hair is
So
crazy.
that's what I was dealing with. But now it is done. I have removed everything, and I now have what I wanted
Ah,
to
what
hang my
is it?
phones.
Oh, cool.
Instead of them just being in a drawer taking up space, I can now hang them.
Hmm.
They had a little bad prints. Like I don't know how this thing like had so much like filament issues, and yet somehow like it clogged at one point. And yeah, you can see it in some of the layers,
Hmm.
but overall, it printed correctly. There's no real downsides to the print. So yeah.
Fair enough. I wish I got mine working. I ended up selling my 3D printer because I was like, I've had this for 3 years. I've printed one thing.
Oh yeah, I print a lot. I think I've shown you a lot of what I print too.
Yep, you did.
I had my Flip 5. Samsung said they could not repair it, so they were just going to refund me my money. So now I have $1,000 that I wasn't planning on having, and
Oh,
I'm like, do I buy this? Do I go back and buy a Flip, or do I buy the Note? Do I buy the Note, or not the Note, whatever it is, Ultra?
yep.
I love
And
the notes. I've had the notes since the Note 6.
I had the Note 9, the Note 10, and then I went to the Flips. And I've enjoyed the Flips, but I don't think I'm going back. But I have the FE, and I'm very happy with the size of the FE.
That's fair.
And then the
I
Flip
still have
isn't.
I still have the 10.
Yeah, I had the 10. I traded it in.
I feel
But
like the 10 was very underrated.
it was. It was pretty too. I had the Aurora, like that light blue looking one. I love that thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I got the 6 whenever it came out, and it was glass all around, and that was so garbage.
Ooh.
I had the
Well,
glass front and glass back.
yeah, the Note. But I mean, I don't know, and you never can get the sense of like how big it's gonna be in your hand because that stupid security thing that they have on phones. So I'm like, is this gonna be worth it?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I broke that.
I remember when the sixes came out, I like drove to Best Buy to see the S6 Edge because I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. And now it's so freaking basic. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're an edge display. So is everything else that's created.
Yeah. I will say I was obviously not that I'm generally an iPhone person. I've had a couple of them though. Um, I was very happy that they went back to the square shape.
Yes. Yes. Because I had to use an 11 for work, and I was like, this thing sucks. And then I just got the square one. I was like, this actually feels smaller in my hand than the other one. Do I have a lighter down here? Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
I have
Give
a
me a second.
iPhone 12 that was an old work phone that I just can't even hear me anyways.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I was grabbing fire.
I said you can't hear me anyways.
Oh.
No, I have an old iPhone 12 that I was using as a work phone, but now I don't use it as a work phone, so now I just have a random iPhone 12. But,
You
and I
could
will
trade
say,
you could like give it for money.
huh?
You could give it for money.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth very much at this point.
I think the 12, even to like Samsung's like $400. Here, let me
Yeah,
check.
I'll just hang on to it next time I go to get a new phone and they're like, hey, trade in any phone and get like $1,000 off.
Yeah. Where is it? Because I keep wanting to get the Because like now that I have the money, I'm like, do I get the Ultra? Do I not get the Ultra? Like, what do I do? So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Have to make those decisions.
I felt very gypped about the notes because I was looking for a phone around like the S21 series. And so I was at the store and I was like, well, I would really much rather have the Note, but the only Note they had at the time was the Note 20 Ultra, which was already a year old. I was like, well,
Yeah.
do I get the Note 20 Ultra? Or do I get the S21 Ultra? That's got the, you know, the current chip and everything. So I ended up going with the S21 Ultra. And then the 22 Ultra came out like a month later, which was basically just a Note, and I was very upset.
Yeah, I will say, like, it's best to know Samsung's release schedule if you're gonna buy anything Samsung related because it's gonna save you some money.
Yes. However, I was in a situation where my previous phone had literally gone down the toilet 2 days before.
Uh,
So I was like, I need a phone.
so that's why I did the F20, the FE,
Fair.
because I was like, that's just, it's good, it's got good camera, all that good stuff, so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna complain about this.
I was
Can we
coming
hear a
off
funny
of
story?
the A71.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hey, the A71 was a decent
The
phone.
A series, the A
It's a
series
solid.
in
There's a
general is a
solid
good
phone.
phone. Yeah.
Like, I
They're good
really didn't
phones.
want for anything.
You want to hear something funny? When I first moved over this side of town, I changed my cell phone number for the first time in like 11 years. And I'm sitting in the Xfinity store, and the girl's like having a hard time trying to switch the number over for some reason. And as soon as she does it, she's like, "All right, we're gonna like test the number to make sure it works." But before she does anything, I start getting an incoming call from my buddy, and she's like, "How is he calling you? No one has this number. Like no one in the planet has this number yet, but us right here, and you're getting an incoming phone call."
That's weird.
I don't know how it happened.
Was it a Samsung?
He has an iPhone, and I have a Samsung. So I think I told him like what my number was going to be, but it wasn't activated yet. And then for some reason he just called me right as the phone was ready to be used.
Wow.
And like
So he's sitting there calling.
the girl in the store was like, "I've never seen this before. I've never seen anyone get an incoming call on a brand new number." I was like, "Yep, that's guitar players for you. They always find a way to get a hold of you." It was hilarious. Like blew her mind. Some people you just can't get away from.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try.
That's what I was doing last Sunday. He just bought a new house over in Plum, and I told him I'd help him move furniture, but it was also his birthday. So
Damn.
I don't know if I told you or not, but
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask the three of you. I don't know where Alex is, but
She's putting the baby down.
we don't get to see the baby.
like putting him to bed or like Old Yeller.
Putting him to bed, you. Sometimes I want to smack you.
I mean, you wouldn't be the first. I like terrible puns.
You should like something.
I like a lot of things. I actually just got a new keyboard. Well, I didn't get a new keyboard.
Yay!
Oh, it's a baby.
It's a baby.
Oh,
Aww.
oh my. Oh
Oh,
my.
oh,
my.
oh.
Oh my.
What's the baby?
What's he doing?
Oh.
Oh. Burping.
Oh.
Cade. Cade, look over here. Cade.
Does not like looking to the right.
Hey. Cade.
Cade.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
I
are.
don't care.
There's the baby.
I just moved.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aww.
Kid.
He's so precious. He's just looking at all the pretty things. Hi, Cade.
When's he gonna get his first set of dice?
Yeah,
Oh, he sees everyone.
we'll have to buy him his first set.
Like extra large ones so he can't swallow them.
Or the squishy ones.
I have it saved in my Amazon cart.
Oh, he's cute.
The back of his head does look very flat. We're gonna find out Monday whether or not he has to get a helmet.
Aww.
Because look how flat the back of his head is.
A bit, yeah. I
No.
started out flat. I didn't need a helmet, but then again, this was the 90s, so I'm not a great example.
Yeah. Yeah, we're low key freaking out a little bit because this guy turns 6 months old tomorrow.
Oh, shut up.
Aw.
Shut up.
Do you wanna show them what we got?
Yes.
His head doesn't look that flat.
No, not really.
Like I wouldn't have,
Canadian parents
I
are
never,
just
I would have,
concerned.
I wouldn't even have thought of it if he wouldn't have said something. But
It,
like,
it's easier to feel.
mm.
Oh, what is this? Aw.
It's Cade's 6 ghost Sundance. And we're gonna do his 6-month photos with it.
Aw.
We're
I don't know what that is. Sorry,
that's
guys.
Destiny.
so
It's the Destiny ghost.
one of the characters in Destiny is his name is Cade 6.
Oh, nice.
And that's his
That's what
his
he's named after.
that's his
Oh,
companion.
that's awesome.
So yeah, we take we've been doing like monthly picture things. So for 6 months we're just doing it all Destiny themed. Because
As you should.
I was like,
we have 3 ghosts now.
Yes.
3 ghosts.
I always liked like the video game names for like children for like parents who are gamers. I always thought that was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually
Like, what's that?
we had the names of all of our kids picked out 2 months into dating.
Yeah, like Robin Williams named his daughter Zelda.
Yeah, I love
So
that.
I was like, man, that's such shit. Then like when Twilight Princess came out, she was like in the commercial for it.
I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, Robin Williams taken too
So
soon.
my parents had my siblings' names picked out, but not mine. They like literally named me on the way.
On the way to the hospital.
Yeah. They were listening to Deep Purple on the radio, so they named me after like Ian Pacey.
Ah,
Too bad.
I mean, I liked
Yeah.
it.
You could have named something much, much worse.
I
Like,
mean, ended up being
worse.
pretty on brand.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm like the only one of my siblings who's a musician either, so it works out.
That's cool. I was named after the drummer in Rat.
The
The
what?
what?
Not really. The drummer in Rat's last name is Mason, or his last name is Corey. So my mom joked that I was named after a drummer when I was learning how to play the drums in middle school. And then
Yes.
years later, she's like, "No, I actually had your name picked out years before that. I just thought it was a funny story." And I was like, "Yeah, pretty funny."
My I have no clue. My dad's favorite author writes a lot of like Western books. And a bunch of them were adapted in like the 50s and stuff into movies.
That's
But
cool.
one of his favorite books was the main character's name was Chansey. So that's how I got my name.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Was it here's a bad joke. Was it the name of a horse?
Huh?
Chansey? Was that one of the horses in the book?
No, that was the title of one of the books. That was one of the main characters.
It's
Well,
also
it was the main character of that book. What are you doing, kid? Grab his high chair.
Need to be in difficult.
The what? I know.
So I started playing Oblivion again from the beginning.
Yeah.
I was, So when the first time I played Oblivion, that's where I made like the Lord Jabu character, and it was on like my buddy's old like Xbox 360 that's now just lost to the ether. So I restarted a new Lord Jabu, like doing all the same things, just to canonically have him in existence again.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know much about Diablo. I'm the one
No,
person who's
it's
Elder
Elder
Scrolls.
Scrolls.
what any of those games I've not played, nor do I have the inkling to play those said games. The closest you're gonna get me to play fantasy, besides hang on, give me a second. I gotta think. Oh, the only like I think it was Shadow of War or Shadow of Mordor. I
That
played
was good.
Yeah, I played that game. Played the sequel for that,
There you go.
and one other game like maybe I played Baldur's Gate 3. That's the closest you'll get me to playing fantasy.
Special guest
Yeah.
tonight is
What do you normally play?
Had a couple
Here, I'll
come
show
up.
you. Since he's not running the show, I'll run the
Real
show.
fast, real
I'm
quick.
taking control.
Rude.
This is my current lineup. A lot of Helldivers, some Titanfall, some Fallen Order, some Ace Combat, some Payday stuff. Oh, yeah, this is
Ooh,
my
Ace
normal
Combat.
A lot of shooters.
lineup. Yep. Dead Space, Space Engineers. Yeah, there we go. We got Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, Dishonored, Iron Harvest. But yeah, a lot of shooters. Definitely a shooter fan.
Fair enough.
I
Do you,
just follow.
Corey? Did you see that video I sent you?
I did. I started following it.
Yeah, it looks
Definitely
really
looks
good.
like it's gonna be fun, but it'll be. Internet is down at the moment. Guess we had bad winds. Oh, that went away way too fast. Where did it get posted?
I just sent it. I just Discord DM.
Here you go. I've done a pull on the road. Hopefully back soon. Until then, I guess only I will live in caveman era.
Uh-oh.
No.
You okay?
But I was. While we're waiting, who wants to
You
see me
cracked
play
it?
some?
Oh, okay.
Is she okay?
Yeah, no, she just dropped her phone.
For crying.
You didn't break your phone, did you?
Nah.
Okay.
Yes. It's probably not charged at this point. Okay.
Sarcasm. Sarcasm.
Pump the brakes.
Not with my Stanley. Oh, white girl.
Alex is very happy. She finally, her mom got her a Stanley mug for Easter.
Oh my god. Alex, I'm judging you.
People do like Easter gifts. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my mom just gives me money. She's like, go buy candy. She's like, you're on a diet, so don't go buy candy, but go do something else. Go buy protein bars. So she doesn't want to bother to learn what protein bars I like. So I'm like, all right, I'll just do whatever. Yeah, watch what I just sent you.
My mom just gives me the cold shoulder.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, new fear. I don't even have long hair. That's a new fear.
Yeesh.
But what I was gonna say was because it's Easter, I'm probably gonna be done about 6 o'clock with my family stuff. So if you want me to run, I'll run. But if not, I won't. So.
I should be available.
Okay.
I don't know if we will be. We
Just let me know. We'll keep it penciled in. But if people are busy, people are busy. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to rush home to play. Okay.
I mean, just launch your smartphone and some pocket dice.
Whether Corey's gonna run a
Not
game
me.
Sunday or not. Right. Yeah. Probably not gonna be home by 6. All right.
Some solo Povar missions.
We are not. No. Solar Povar missions will not occur.
Who's this Povar you keep talking about? His character is Parvo.
Fuck you all. Fuck you all.
I'm sorry. I'm never letting that go.
Renfro.
Fuck you all to hell. All right. So are we gonna try to wait for? I can't. I'm drawing a blank on their names.
Emily and Josh.
Thank you. Are we gonna try to wait for them? But it seems like they
Nope.
won't have internet.
They don't have internet?
Yeah,
Well,
they.
yeah, the pool went down out their way, and unfortunately,
Um,
we live in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like.
Yeah. They're not in a high demand area to get it fixed.
No.
I mean, he said someone's out there working on it, but I doubt that
Okay.
they're going to say it's going to be turned on.
They're in the middle of nowhere.
mobile hotspot.
Mobile
I'm glad,
hotspot wouldn't be enough out there.
No.
I'm glad your guys' internet is working on this, right?
Yeah.
Yes, got it back on.
Cool.
So we are only going at like half the speed we should be. But
Yeah, I didn't know if you ended up connecting on the mine or not.
we did for a little bit. But I
Okay.
also like I didn't want to just like be sucking on your internet. That sounded weird.
I liked it. It's just like that. It's just like the one line in that John Mellencamp song where he just randomly goes "fucking on a chili dog." Like I don't even think I could ever make that line work in a song, and he just says it so casually.
But oh my god, you are freaking drooling all over yourself.
We officially have given him oral gel.
Orajel.
Yeah.
The stuttering didn't make that.
Well,
Right.
I hope Mariah did not hear me and Kate today, but
Was he crying?
Well, yeah, he's got teeth
yeah,
poking
and
through.
then because I was frustrated, I started yelling at him, and it's not his fault that he's not feeling good. But yeah, I screamed at my own child, and then I let him lay in his bassinet and scream for 20 minutes with me having headphones in because I couldn't handle it.
Sometimes you just gotta let him scream.
Yeah, sometimes colicky babies are just colicky.
Not colicky, he's just teething.
Yeah. Oh, that's even worse.
The Orajel, I think that's helping him. I think that's why he's trying to put more stuff in his mouth because he can't feel his gums.
Is it like adult Orajel or child Orajel?
No,
Baby
it's
Orajel.
child.
It's my sister ended up giving my niece whiskey.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too.
I think that works more effectively.
It's very common to even have doctors tell you to do it in Sweden.
Ooh.
And I'm like, isn't that the same healthcare that let you sit in a hospital bed for 8 days before allowing you to get surgery? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, why should I care what they say?
It's an old.
No, I know it's an old. It's like back in the 50s, back in the 60s. It was very common.
Yeah,
You
and
take
they're
a
like,
little drip.
there's a lot of doctors out there that are like, you never do that. And
Yeah.
then there's other doctors out there that are like, you're not literally giving your kids a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Like,
You're putting your finger into it, and then you're just rubbing your finger
yeah.
against their gums. That's all you do.
Yep.
I imagine it'd probably even help more if like you licked your finger first and then touch the whiskey, just so it's like mildly diluted with your own saliva.
True.
But I mean,
Oh, I don't.
a sauce baby's a sauce baby.
Sauce baby's a sauce baby. That needs to be on a T-shirt somewhere.
But I finally got him to calm down by him falling asleep in my arms, and then I slowly transferred him to our bed, where he slept for 2.5 hours.
Dang.
So there was a success at the end, but it was a very bad.
I gotta show you more ukulele stuff so you can just serenade him to sleep.
Okay.
Works for me. Still
All
does.
right. Are we ready?
For whiskey, yes. Who's born?
I just got a bottle of Basil Hayden's.
All right. So, as we left off, the Demetrius is preparing to set sail out of Cape Alton. Navari and Sariel were checking out the bow, where Jabu and Tormund were exploring the top deck, and Alistair was taking a closer look all throughout the ship. Research is concluded. You all rejoined together on the top deck as the ship left dock and began making its way out to sea. As the ship goes along, sailors go about their work. Some, some working, some off, and you can begin to see some of the leisure activities that people get up to while they're out to sea. If you look about, there's few sailors over towards the front of the ship playing a card game on a crate. Towards the starboard side, a circle has formed, and a couple of the sailors have started sparring, and people are putting money down on who they think is going to win. And at the back of the ship, Krug, the first mate, has a ever watchful eye over all the workings. Exactly. So, what would you guys like to do?
Jabba would like to spar with the sailors.
Okay. Does anyone want to go
I
over
want
with
to
them?
go.
Yeah.
Jabba wishes to play with the humans.
Cade decided he wants to join you. He exclaimed his opinion.
All right. Well, bless you, sir. Thank you. As you walk over, you see that there's currently a fight already in progress. Currently between Merrick, the young half-elf cabin boy that Alistair had seen in the galley, and a human male, bit older, very tall, very lanky. And you can tell they are both not seasoned fighters. But they're out there, and they're doing their best. As you walk up, people are shouting and, hey, hit him on the right. And someone's going around with a hat. 10 copper on Merrick. Oh, give me 15. The man comes up to you. Oh, you're one of the travelers. Would you care to place a bet?
Can I bet on myself? I bet I can take them both.
Yourself? Well, we only do one-on-one. Nobody's actually trying to hurt anyone else. However, I can add your name to the list of contenders.
Both of them together, I don't think could hurt me even a little bit.
Oh, And he kind of looks over his shoulder. Looks like we got a challenger here. Couple other people look over at you, and
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at my child.
couple look over, and they're like, I'm sorry, who wants to challenge? And then they see the tall half orc, and they're like, you can just
The big
see
blue
see
man.
this look that they're like, oh, that makes sense. And as you look back, you can see Merrick and the other male, the other human, excuse me, little heartburn, who you figure out by the shouting is named Doran. You see them going at it, and after a few hits back and forth, Merrick happens to get lucky and catches Doran right in the temple, and he gets knocked to the ground, which for these sparring sessions, that's pretty much where it ends. You see the man who was holding the hat for the bats runs into the circle, grabs Merrick's wrist, and we have a winner. All bets are final. Who is next?
I'm just gonna all of my all the armor from my waist up. I just throw it on the ground. Java's just shirtless. Like, let's go. Who wants to go?
All right. As you throw the armor on the ground, the people around you kind of part a little bit, and then a little pathway opens up between you and the center circle, and everyone's kind of staring at you, and it's very quiet.
I'll only use my left arm.
Oh, he's getting cocky, folks. Does anyone want to take a crack at him? Oh, you know? Oh, we have something special just for you, friend. You know him. Hi. Sorry.
He likes orc fighting, I guess.
You know him as the Fist from Nowhere. Give it up for Arion Buffel. You can hear everyone cheer, and you can tell by the cheer this is someone people like. This is someone who clearly wins a lot of these. Give me a perception check.
All right.
I love it, Corey.
So I love having a fiance, soon to be wife. I just get to text, can I get coffee? And coffee gets delivered to me.
18.
18. All right.
Coffee loves this mug.
So
I love that mug.
as you're walking towards the center ring, so to speak, in the middle of all the people, you watch as a halfling walks out of the crowd. It's not more than 3.5 feet. It's got very short, cropped red hair, very very tan, very muscular. He's definitely been on the ship for a while.
Holy shit.
And he's just wearing just like a sleeveless like vest with no shirt or anything underneath, and even that he just takes it off, and he looks up at you and he goes, oh, I'm fighting this one, hey.
I suppose we're fighting.
All right. Well, I hope you know what you're in for.
I'm gonna extend my arm and just said, name's Jabu.
Jabu. All right. I'm Arian. Nice to meet you. And he's just gonna start walking around and just kind of loosening up and
He looks
cracking
just like
knuckles.
Cade.
Yes, you're fighting my 6-month-old baby.
Oh no.
And he kind of stops and jogs in place for a second, just neck cracks 3 or 4 times on each side.
God, I want that right now.
And the
What?
man in the middle, he goes, "All right, well, gentlemen, to your sides. On one side, we have Arian Bothell, the one and only. You know him, you love him, your reigning champion. And on the other side, sorry, what was your name again?
Jabu?
Jabu. And remember, all bets are final. And he's gonna walk out. And the moment he gets out of the ring, you hear a bell. Jabu, I would like you to roll initiative.
Oh boy. There it is. 20. Not dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
Hold
Exactly.
on. I think I know what he meant.
Well, Ariane rolled a 13, so Jabu, you get first swing. What do you want to do?
I was gonna say if you wanted to hold the fight before like and get some to another character, that's also fine too.
Oh.
Move on to a different person. I mean, out of because that's just been I didn't want to take over the beginning of the game. What's everyone else?
No, you're fine.
All right. Well,
We rolled initiative. We're in it, my friend.
I'm in.
Yeah. I want to see you get your ass kicked, so I'm all here for it.
So where are we at on this boat? Like in the middle of the boat?
No, so it's the center lengthwise, but it's on the right side. So the ring is basically the area in between the mast and the side of the ship.
I'm trying to
So
find
it's
it.
maybe it's maybe about like a 15-foot diameter.
Okay.
And you're surrounded by people on all sides.
Okay.
So what am I? What is job? What is? Hang on, let's see. So I'm still. See. I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna like try to get around the side of him. I'm not sprinting towards him, but I'm gonna like try to swiftly like keep my stance. So try to get beside him, like flank him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna move up.
I don't know how far away we are, so.
Probably about 10 feet or so.
Okay.
You're gonna move up. Is that all you're gonna do on your turn?
Also, I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna try to grab him by his vest.
Oh, you took the vest off.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna watch him. I want to see how he moves.
Okay. So as you move to circle around, you notice he's matching your movements pretty closely. He is very focused on you. He very much intends to keep his his rank as the current reigning champion. So, and he doesn't take competition too lightly. So he's kind of matching you step for step. You try to get around him, and he lets you a little bit closer, but he also circles around just as much as you do. So you kind of get the sense that he's feeling you out as well.
All right, I like it. I'm gonna look at him. He's like, I know you're strong, but you have fear in your eyes. You never fight an orc before?
If I meet an orc I'm scared of, I'll let you know.
Well, You're not making any attempts to get close to me, so either I stink or you're scared.
Yeah, stinking is just part of an orc's game. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm gonna as he's finishing his phrase, I'm gonna kind of like 3-point stance and like leap at him, like bend down, so I'm kind of like aimed at him and like just pounce towards him.
Okay, so are you trying to like shove into him, like bull rush him?
Yeah, I'm lunging at him. I'm lunging directly into him. Like I'm gonna kind of throw my body at him.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hit him. Give me a unarmed damage roll. Was it 1d4 plus your strength modifier?
Yeah,
Yes, Bubba.
I think so. Why isn't
I
it
think
telling
so.
Oh, it's a mine
Get
says
you out of
1.
here.
It's a 6.
1d6.
I think so. Yeah, plus what's this?
Oh, thanks for burping right on me.
Babies.
I can do the 4 though. That makes more sense. What's the strength? That's 6.
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, as you are you trying to like tackle him, or are you just trying to hit him?
Oh, I'm shoving my body into him, but I kind of the attempt is to grab him.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a athletics check as well.
Wait, is he attempting to do the grapple? Like just a straight grapple?
Would that be a second action?
No, but I think I could be completely off. Don't take me seriously, but I thought grappling was a dexterity thing. I could be very wrong though, so don't quote me on that.
Oh,
But that's what I mean. Like that, you gotta like know which one he's trying to do because I think they're both very different.
oh yeah, grappling. So, I mean, the way I was going to do it, it was going to be a contested his athletics roll versus my acrobatics roll.
Okay. Yeah, if you're doing it that way, then yeah, what you're doing is fine. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries. Ian, did you freeze?
I think he did.
Yeah.
He's too still.
Oh. Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just Discord froze on the laptop. So, fine.
It's all good.
I rolled a 24.
I'm sorry, you what?
24.
24.
Motherfucker. All right.
Don't fuck with the barbarian or whatever he is.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
That's a 10, so you do indeed grapple him. So you dive into him and you hit him and you put your shoulder forward, and just because of his height, it just works out perfectly that your shoulder catches him right in the chin, and he just gets knocked to the ground, and you kind of land on top of him, and you have him grabbed by the shoulders. So, All right, so then it's going to be his turn. And what he's going to do is, as you have him by the shoulders, he's basically just going to curl up into a ball as much as he can and kind of try to kick you in the chest and kind of just push you off. So go ahead and give me just a straight strength check.
Oh, 17.
17. He rolled a 2. This is not working out very well. So since that isn't working, hang on, let me double check something. Okay. I did mess up because the grapple is a full action. So I accidentally let you have 2 full actions. So if you're okay with it, I'm going to let him have a second action and go back to normal.
That's fine.
Okay. So, all right. So what he's going to do instead is, since that's not working, he's actually just going to reach up, grab your wrist, and just kind of try to push himself and slide out from your hands. So give me a dexterity check.
5.
5. Okay. That's going to be versus a 19. So he is actually going to slide out of your hands and literally slide right through your legs, and it's going to get up and be standing on the other side. So as you get up and look around, he's standing there and he's kind of... But he looks up at you and goes, "Well, you're not much for small talk, are you?"
Small talk from a big man to a small man is seems a little funny in this situation.
Which one of us is the small man?
Well, you're the one who slipped between my legs. We don't find out.
All right. Jabu, what would you like to do?
I'm going to I'm gonna I'm gonna lunge at him, but instead of like lunging, I'm gonna intimidate him, see if I can get him, psych him out, like peacock him.
Okay, so you're gonna try to like fake him out.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Natural 20.
Get fucked.
All right, so
What
how exactly are you intimidating him?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna tell him I want to see fear, and I'm gonna take like my big orc like hands and just start digging into my own chest and start screaming at him.
Okay.
Hang on,
Like,
do you want to make that a
bleeding.
little bit more funny?
Sure.
I think you should have to roll a d6 to see how bad you get hurt. How bad you hurt yourself on the intimidation.
I was actually thinking that.
I think it would be great.
Just a
Especially if you're
D4 though.
Sympathy for the weak.
1.
Okay. So you give yourself 1 point of damage. The crowd immediately just like all the cheering stops dead. And like he is equal parts confused and equal parts like he's not like terrified, like he's not scared, but he's like he's looking at you like, oh, there's something wrong with this guy.
Yes, very much so.
What's wrong, small man? Have you not fought the Lord yet?
Oh,
Get on your knees and beg to your Lord Jabu, small one.
a little ambiance going. All right. So as you do this, his hands are just gonna drop, and he's like actually starting to get a little scared now, and everyone else is just standing there, just totally still. And Alistair, you look over and you notice this is actually starting to get a few people's attention. You can see even Krug is looking over at what happens to be going on here. So, after a couple seconds, you see the ringman kind of take some very, very tentative steps forward and doesn't really come out of the crowd, but just kind of to like the edge of the crowd, and he's like, we're trying to keep this fight civil. I think it's pretty fair that this fight's probably over. And you look over and
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder.
Okay.
And oh, hang on. I don't have my updated shit. Where did I put it? Here we go. Ah, dang it! I don't have the spell I thought I had. Got a lot of gold. So, how much would I hate to say it this way, but would I know what would be a good amount of gold for this gentleman?
Depends what you're trying to do.
Bribe him.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what like I want to infer the amount of gold I need to give him to shut up.
Give me a insight check.
Alright, America. I'm gonna use my American dice. Actually, no, fuck it. We're gonna use player card. These things don't ever steer me wrong. Insight, you said?
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking hate me. That is a dirty 20.
What?
That's a dirty 20.
Oh.
What did you think I said? 28?
No, I thought you said 35. It's like
I thought you said 31. I was like, Jesus Christ, you an insightful bitch.
No. No, that would something like a level 10 or level 15.
Yeah.
I can't get there very quickly, but not this soon.
Okay.
So yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, yeah. This is a cargo ship. These are very, very blue collar people. He like his like weekly paycheck is maybe 5.
Alright, so I got the monies. Got the money. Every time I say monies, I think of the Simpson with the old people. Give us our money! And then the song plays. I'm gonna take 20 gold, and I'm gonna hand it to him. And just like, I think we can let it go on. Oh wait, I don't have my radio voice on. I'm gonna get my radio voice on. Give me a second.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, also give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Well, good thing that was with advantage. I got a 6 and an 18. So hang on, I gotta do my persuasion, because I'm also proficient in that. That is a 22. God, I love these feigning your existence.
So he's just gonna look at you and look down at the coins you're offering, and okay, nobody else is really looking, and he's just gonna. I imagine you probably just give it to him like in a little bit of a small pouch, and he just peeks into the pouch and kind of takes it and slides it into his pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, are we really gonna let our champion be defeated after 2 hits? Come on, Arion, let's see what you got.
Hang on, I have one more thing I want to try to do. How much does 5 gold, 20 gold coins weigh?
That's a good question.
This depends on if you go on the system that they do for gold encumbrance, because then it's I think it's like a gram or whatever the thing above gram is, but it all depends on what you want to do.
Well, so according to the player's handbook, 50 coins is a pound. So
50 coins a pound. So I could do it.
So it's less than half a pound.
All right. So in this situation, is he holding the bag by any chance?
He.
Or did he put it on his belt?
He slid it into his pocket.
Nope, can't. I was gonna do mage hand to pull it off his belt, put it back in my pocket, but I don't think mage hand can be sneaky enough if it's in his pocket.
You can certainly try.
I'm not gonna do it. And belt's so much easier. Pocket's so much harder. I know my limits.
Okay.
Especially for a thing that I have good stealth. I'm not that proficient in it though.
Fair enough.
Also, has my voice changed?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. All right. Alex, are you still listening?
I think she is, but she's just singing.
Okay. No, she's not. She's got music playing and stuff. All right. All right. So you can see Arian kind of shakes himself out and just spits out some blood and puts his hands back up. Is that all you got, Orc?
Oh, I got. What have you done? Besides slither away, scared like a man child.
Well, I'll let you know. All right. And so he is. So the intimidation was your action. So he is going to dart forward, and it's going to feint to the right and come around with a quick left. And he jumps up a little bit higher than you would kind of expect him to, and he looks like he's going for a really solid kidney punch. So, I'm going to roll an attack.
I heard a little.
And that's going to be a 17 to hit.
Oh.
Huh?
I already told.
I can't hear you.
Oh, is it my armor? Is it my armor? That's my armor class, or what I run?
I still
Hello?
can't.
You're too muffled.
Yeah.
That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is it what I roll or against my armor class?
That's against your armor class.
So that's a 15. So.
Yeah, it hits. All right. And all right. It's going to be 4 All right. So that's going to be for 4 damage. So he darts up, he feints to the left, and you go for it, leaving your ribs just ever so slightly exposed. And he jumps up and you can feel, even though his fist is pretty small, that's still a lot of force compacted into a very small surface area, and it's hurting. And right after that, he's gonna kind of dart over to that side, but he doesn't leave range. All right, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna grab him by his head.
uh, all right,
As I'm hurled over, I'm gonna pretend that really fucking hurts. So I'm gonna bend over and be in pain,
okay.
and then grab him by the head as I lean over and get to his height.
Okay. Give me another athletics check.
19.
19. He also rolls 19.
I have opportunity in reaction with my character.
Sorry, say
Because that
again?
helps. And can I do that as like a reaction? Because that gives me an opportunity to attack.
No, because a reaction is something you would do when someone else is attacking you.
Fair enough. Okay.
Not on your attack. Corey, in this situation, would that
You're right.
succeed or fail?
You could go 2 ways. You could go off who has the higher dexterity, or you could make it like a double jeopardy. And by double jeopardy, I've always ruled it as you guys can risk rolling again, and then if you're going for damage, the damage is doubled, so it's 2 dice rolls.
Gotcha.
That's how I've always rolled it, or I just go off of whoever has the higher dexterity. But that's my own personal kind of homebrew rules that I use.
No, that's fair. I think we roll again.
Roll again?
Yep.
For athletics?
Yep.
22.
That's versus an 11. So you, like, his head?
Grabbing him with 2 hands, both sides of his head. I'm just going to bring him up to my face.
Okay.
And I'm going to bite his face off.
Oh, well.
Oh.
So grabbing his head was the action.
The intention is to bite his face.
Okay, we don't need a Hannibal Lecter.
Please not.
So yeah, so you're leaning over, just kind of, and just really quick, just reach out with your one hand, grab his head, bring it in, and then you just stand up and you just lift him with you. All right. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to grab onto your wrists, curl up, and then go to kick you in the face. He is...
I'm just going to slam you to the ground.
It's not the most sportsmanlike move, but then again, now there was that shove at the beginning. So all bets are off at this point.
Goes around, comes around.
So check something. Okay. And that's a nat 20.
So I just have to roll for what? Just rolling? Okay.
No, that was just a straight attack roll. So I'm rolling damage now.
Oh yeah.
All right. So that is gonna that's gonna be 10 damage to your face. How you looking, Jabu?
Uh, not good. Johnny doesn't have a lot of help.
No, how many do you have left?
No, he put me at 0.
Oh,
But
okay.
I have relentless endurance though.
Oh,
That does help.
all right.
And so I'm going to use my relentless endurance and my opportunity since he's attacking me, and I'm just going to throw him off the side of the ship. I imagine I'm still holding it.
Eh.
He didn't say he's just kicking me. I didn't let go.
Well, hang on just a second. Okay. I'm just looking at the wording of relentless endurance.
I'm useless on this one. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's all right.
When I'm reduced to 0 but not killed, I can drop to 1 HP instead for
Right.
once per long.
Well, I was looking to see if it was like you drop to 0 and bounce back, but because it's just you can just choose to drop to 1 hit point instead. I'm not if it was 0 and bounce back, I was gonna say you automatically drop him, but because it's not that, just yeah. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom saving throw.
I think that's fair.
17.
17. The DC was 17.
He wins.
On a hoverboard walking his dog.
What? No, I didn't hear you.
There's a guy on a hoverboard walking his dog.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's
Smart
skinny,
guy.
so he doesn't need the exercise, but
All right. So yeah, you maintain your hold.
Now I'm going to chuck him as far as I can, and preferably off the side of the ship.
Hang on. Can I have some fun?
Yes. Give me just a second though.
Okay. I want to intervene on his throwing. That's what I want to specifically do.
Or how close am I to the mast? Can I just throw him against it? Anyways, go ahead. I want to see what Corey has to say.
Well, no, I'm waiting. Alex told me to wait. Or not Alex. Chance told me to wait.
Okay.
Can I go?
Okay. Alex's turn. Give me. Give me another insight check to see if you can even tell that he's going to throw him.
Okay. 21.
Okay. Yes, you can definitely tell he's going to throw him. So you may intervene.
All right. Crossbow. Am I wrong to think that a crossbow would be more like the Dishonored crossbow? Or are we talking like a crossbow?
Like, well, a bolt is the ammo for a crossbow.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying, mine. I have it written down as a crossbow, unless I just mistyped it. But I did
You
take this
just
from D&D
mistyped it.
Beyond. Okay. I just heard it from D&D Beyond, so I was like,
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's
a thing. Oh no!
bolts.
Strike.
Cross bolts is the same thing.
Okay. Also, I realized the expansion. He has his custom expansion from this one, whatever in DM. So I'm pulling shit from his custom game. Never mind. Because he does have a crossbow. I'm assuming I could pull my crossbow out and just shoot his arm.
Okay. Jabus?
Yes.
Okay.
Or if you let me, I want to do Unseen Servant and try to trip Jabba's. Like as he goes to throw the Unseen Servant, because he's invisible but he's still corporeal, like goes and like lays down to trip him as he moves his legs. Because it specifically says Unseen Servant can do anything that does not include attacking. Tripping is not attacking.
Right.
I'm bending the rules slightly, but I think it's you'll let me.
It's a full action to cast, so I'm gonna say by the time you cast the Unseen Servant, he would have thrown him.
Alright, then I'm just gonna pull out the bullet and shoot him. Shoot him like I want to shoot him like here in the arm so it doesn't hit the ship crew.
Okay.
The guy.
What if you hit with halfling instead?
Okay.
No, I'm trying not to hit the halfling. I'm trying just to hit you.
Make an attack roll.
Alright. We are using player killers for this one. Not 20, so that's a 25 to hit him. 25? Do you want me to roll the damage?
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, well, it's going to take it down, so it's definitely going to stop him from hurting the guy. Oh my god. I love this dice. Straight at the end of this dice. That's 9 damage.
Okay. So, Jabu, as you're holding this halfling's head in your hands, there's just a sudden, and you see and feel a crossbow bolt enter your left bicep, and you don't react for a second. You're just kind of staring at it. Ariane's also staring at this crossbow bolt that is, a foot in front of his face. And as you're staring at it, you let go. He drops to the ground, and you just remembered nothing else.
That's funny.
No. So
can I go over and like get his arms off of him and be like, I apologize so dearly. He was about to throw you overboard, and that cannot be allowed.
Yeah, no, I agree. As soon as he's fallen with a crossbow bolt, everyone's just very still, very calm, and you hear, and the crowd parts, and Krug walks up, and he's pissed. What's going on here?
I'm gonna say my terrible acquaintance decided to get into a little bit of a fight and was going to do some unsavory things, so I intervene in this case for your crew. And I'm gonna kick his leg in the process. As like he's down at the moment, but he's not gonna we will make sure he doesn't cause any more issues.
Jabu. Ian.
Yeah.
Roll a death saving throw.
Dex saving.
No, death saving throw.
Well, what is it? Just any? Is there a modifier on that thing? I don't know. I've never had
Nope.
to
It's just roll a d20.
roll a d20. All right.
Yep. What is
20. I get.
20?
Yeah, I can take a picture and show you. That's awesome.
No, I trust you. All right, so you stabilize. You have no hit points, but you're still out. But you're not actively dying.
Oh, that's good, right?
Oh my god. All right.
So did I win?
You're still unconscious.
You're still down. One of us has to either heal you or you have to cast one more death saving throw. I don't know how you.
Nat 20 was automatic.
That's my homebrew rule. Nat 20, I automatically treat it as a save. Normally, rules as written is that counts as 2 saves. But you are the DM. You can pick whatever you want.
No, I'm gonna say Nat 20 stabilizes.
Okay, works for me.
Yeah.
I love that rule, so be more than willing to use it.
Fair enough.
So he's alive now?
He's alive.
Like, is he unconscious or is he conscious?
Definitely still unconscious.
Okay. So in that regard, I'm just going to grab. Well, he doesn't. He took all his clothes off, motherfucker.
I saw one.
I don't want to touch your pants. Shut up. I'm like going to grab. Like, does he have hair?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab his hair and like drag him over to like the edge, prop him up with his like his armor there, just for him to wake up eventually. Like, I'm not gonna help wake him up. I am gonna take my arrow out of him and try to clean it.
All right. As you're dragging through the crowd like very much parts of you. Everyone is still very silent, and Krug just looks around and, all right, that's enough. Back to work. Break's over. And it just the crowd dissipates, and he's gonna walk over to you guys. What the hell do you think you're doing on this ship?
I'm here to investigate disappearance. What this idiot's here to do, I have no idea.
Am I still unconscious?
Yes.
I'm good. And I'm going to say, I don't even know who this gentleman's name is, to be quite frank.
Regardless, you came on the boat together. I am now holding you personally responsible for him. Keep him out of trouble.
I'm gonna pull, like, just for myself, like, I'm gonna have my dagger ready just to stab him in the neck if he gets out of line. Like, just kill him right now. But I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna think about that as he walks away, but I'm gonna be like, no, it's not wicked.
Krug is just gonna turn and kind of shake his head a little bit and walk back to his station. Navari, are you with us?
Is she? You're muted.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know anything about what happened?
No, baby, because I was singing our baby to sleep.
I know, it was very lovely. I enjoyed it.
That looks cute.
Did she put any money on the plate?
He actually fell asleep. Like, after
Oh.
2 songs.
Oh. Okay.
I know. I was enjoying my last cuddle till he turned 6 months tomorrow.
Oh.
Anyway, I am with you guys.
Okay. So, Navari, you have been looking over the side of the ship, this being your first time at sea in quite a while, and you are just enjoying it. You're feeling the breeze and just smelling the salt.
I had a few drinks as well, too, so it's definitely enjoying everything.
Absolutely. And as you're enjoying everything, you hear a bit of a thud as Alistair drops Lord Jabu's unconscious body on the deck next to you and digs a
What the
crossbow
fuck happened?
bolt out of his arm.
What?
A crossbow bolt.
What the fuck happened? How much have I had to drink?
Apparently a lot, but he's causing problems, and I don't like him.
Jabu?
He's
Jabu?
unconscious.
Or do I need to smack him or find smelling salts?
Jabu, give me a straight wisdom check.
This is so fucked.
Yeah, you missed a bit, babe.
So sorry, guys.
Did
So
you
you
tell
got
me?
these.
Did you tell me to roll? Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, just a straight wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a wise boy.
Apparently not.
19.
That's what you are.
Oh my god, what kind of dye do you have on one of them?
It's the same color as Jabu's eyes.
You know what? I don't want your dye because obviously something bad happens and cause you to have that. I'll have these. I don't want your dye. Anyway.
Okay. You're still at 0 hit points, but I'm gonna say you wake up. You are in pain. And you see Alistair and Navari standing over you.
I'm just gonna look at him. Just did I win?
No, you obviously didn't. How am I going to fix this mess?
Where did the halfling pull a crossbow from? What a cheater!
That
I
was
do have
me, you
healing word.
idiot.
You
I do
shot
have
me with a
healing word.
crossbow?
Yes.
Oh my god, can you both just shut the fuck up for a second? I have healing word. Can I use healing word on him?
Yes.
I don't even know what that does.
Apparently it does enough.
Do I just do healing word or do I have to roll or what?
Healing word is a first level spell. You don't have what's the other one? What's Corey? What's the cantrip one?
Spare the Dying, I think, is the one you might be thinking of.
Oh.
But, there's only so many, unless you're thinking of Lay on Hands, those are the only ones I know that are cantrips. But I'm not as familiar with spells as you are. I will never pretend to be great with spells. Sorry.
What? Hang on. There's definitely a healing. Sorry, give me just a second.
Take your time. You need to get the right spell.
Oh, never mind. I can't look it up because I didn't buy the player's handbook on D&D Beyond.
Fuck that rule.
Freaking, I hate that.
I'll probably just type it into Google, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's always my solution.
Google wasn't helpful. Not usually.
What spell class are you?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm thinking Cure Wounds, which is another first level spell. You don't have
Yeah,
it
Spare the Dying's the only first level.
Okay. Yep.
I'm a
So
bard, so.
healing word, first level spell. And so it's 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Which is plus.
So what's your
I don't.
So what's your spellcasting ability? Is that charisma?
Yes.
And what's your charisma? +2, +3?
Sorry, hold on. No, it's +6.
No, not spell attack bonus.
It's
So
a +6. My saving throw is a +6.
Alex, it's this one.
Oh, thank you. The +4.
Okay, so it's a 1d4 +4.
Okay, hold on.
You got a high charisma score.
Yes, I do. I'm a bard.
They do kind of get the cheese that
So that's
year.
a 2 +4 is a 6.
Okay. Jabu, you heal 6 hit points.
You're
All right.
welcome. You son of a bitch. What did you get yourself into?
Yeah,
I was
you see
I was just
him.
trying to make a little bit of money. How much money do you have?
The wound in his bicep closes up. His face slightly rearranges itself, but he's just covered in blood.
Oh, we're gonna have to get you cleaned up.
I was just trying to make a few gold pieces.
And who beat your ass?
I was
And I
beating
had
his
to, and I had to spend 20 gold pieces to stop them from interfering with you.
Well, you should have asked him how much was on the bet. You would have won way more if you would have let me just kick his ass.
Well, honestly, I was hoping he would kick your ass.
I was winning until you decided to intervene with a bolt.
Yes, and you were going to throw a part of the crew overboard. How was that smart?
I would have dove in after him.
No, you wouldn't have.
I am a gentleman. I would have saved his life after I won.
I find that very hard to believe.
But who, in fact,
I know we don't
kicked
know
your
each other
ass?
well, but I
Who
kicked
is
his
this?
ass, thank you.
Technically, he's not wrong. He did kick his ass.
I know we
Can
very
we
much
just
met, but
avoid getting into
I'm a
fights
gentleman
here?
won't.
For this one, I think that's impossible.
What happened?
Can we avoid getting into fights? The main
Next time
purpose for on
I'll
this
just
ship
play
is to
cards.
find out what's happening to the crew, and you're too busy fighting with your fists and not trying to figure out this damn mystery.
Well, I figured the smart ones would figure out what's going on, and I'd make us some gold so we could get something to eat in the morning.
We're on a ship. They're going to feed us, you idiot.
Well, gold is gold.
So he's just a money-hungry whore.
Not a money hungry whore, but I like to have an allowance during our expenditures.
I need more to drink.
So do I.
He's
Also,
gonna, Alistair's gonna pull out a flask and hand it to you.
can I break his crossbow?
I take it immediately and down the whole thing.
Can I break Alistair's crossbow?
It's already back in my hand, I hope.
I'm gonna break your hand.
Real quick. Alistair, what was in the flask?
Oh, just straight whiskey.
Just straight whiskey.
And we're talking about, like, I was imagining my flask to be, like, the size of, like, one of those horns. So, like, where the tip of the horn would be the cap is, and you drink it like that.
Okay.
Well, I drank the whole damn thing.
Oh, you're about to
It
be
was
fucked
delicious
up.
whiskey. Thank you.
Navari, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Shit, how do I do that?
So roll a d20 and then add your Constitution saving throw modifier.
Hold on. Is that in under saving throws?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 0, so I just have to roll really good. 14?
Okay. DC was a 15.
Oh!
You
I
down it.
am drunk.
You down it. You hand it back. You immediately feel it coming back up. You barely make it over to the railing before it's just right over the side of the ship.
That's a first.
Jabu, give me a sleight of hand check.
1 second.
And Alistair, and this will be
17.
17. Alistair, give me a perception check.
Not gonna like this one. "24, my good sir."
Okay. You see Jabu reaching for your crossbow.
I'm going to do.
I am going to have to ask to use the bathroom, and I will be back. But you guys can continue.
I'm gonna cast the spell Cause Fear.
Hey. Guessing that is a saving throw. Yep.
Oh, it's instant too. I didn't think anything that took 10 minutes.
All right, Lord Jabu. Let me get another wisdom saving throw.
I think you should have disadvantage. Since I noticed it.
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be scared of you, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So just we say wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
18.
What's your spell DC, Alistair?
I'm trying to find it. I didn't put it in the right spot.
Dang.
Where is it?
Can I use a reaction opportunity?
Am I a moron? I think I am, because I don't see where the hell it's supposed to be. I tried to use a real character sheet, not one of my custom-made ones, and I can't find anything.
Are you using a digital one?
Yeah.
Should
I don't see it anywhere on here.
It's under the spells tab.
I'm on the spell stuff. Oh, I didn't put it in there. Fuck.
It should calculate automatically.
Oh, wait. I made it on. I use an app when I level up. So let me go to my warlock. Go here. Fuck, it's a 16.
Okay. So, Lord Jabu, I'm going to say no, you can't use a reaction because you're actively trying to do something at the moment.
Fair.
But as you're reaching for the crossbow, you get very nervous for a second and you stop and it passes. But, Corey, did you make your perception check? Yes, you did.
I did. I got a 24 on that one.
Okay. You stop just long enough that you can see he's looking right at you.
So as I feel his eyes staring into my soul, I'm just going to struggle to get up, and I'm just gonna hug him.
I'm going to have
I'm gonna apologize. I'm just gonna apologize.
Because I'm nervous of this, I'm going to have my dagger like ready to go into his rib, right to his heart.
Okay.
Because I do have a violent assassin feature, so that would be my very first pass. That would be my very first assumption, is be stabbed in the heart if he does something.
Okay. As he goes to you know what? Alistair, are you going to resist it? Or just
the hug?
dagger? Yeah.
I'm not going to resist it. I'm going to be but my dagger is going to quickly pop out and be right as where his ribs are, to it wouldn't take much more than a gentle push to go straight to the heart.
Are you going to touch him with the dagger?
No, it's going to be here, just because I don't have anything else. Here's where it is. This is his ribs. This is the tip of my fingers to dagger. It's gonna be that, hovering, maybe a little bit of shaking, just I'm very nervous about this.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna whisper in his ear. Thank you. I didn't want to kill the little boy. I think we'll make a good team in the future.
Part of me just wants to
A
stab him.
sincere,
Part of
a
me wants to
sincere
just stab
apology.
you right now.
A sincere apology.
You're welcome. Please let me go.
No, just 3 more seconds. 3 more seconds. I can't feel my left leg.
As you're holding
I'm gonna
him,
say
it is-
let me go now. And can I roll an intimidation?
you can with disadvantage.
Okay. That's still going to be a wonderful 18. Because that is something I took proficiency in.
All right, Lord Jabu, make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm be like no and try to pick you up and just love you.
Well, make a wisdom saving throw first.
8.
Okay. As you're holding on to him, you just begin to feel very awkward and very unwanted, and you just find yourself letting go and stepping back. As this happens, you guys do hear a bell ringing, and you hear the voice of Alistair in what you recognize as Orem the cook's voice. Just shut up. So, as most of the crew, not everyone, because some people gotta stay and have their dinner later. Most of the crew begins making their way downstairs, down to the galley.
I can surely use something to eat. You mind helping me down there?
I was going to stay above deck.
Fine. And just start crawling towards the galley.
Wait, did I miss a part in the fight where his leg is crushed?
Nope, I'm just in pain.
Okay.
I'm just really overly dramatic work.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember shooting you in the leg. I shot you in the hand and the arm. I was like, why is that part hurting?
And we're just gonna say for story wise that Navari goes with you, Jabu.
Nice. I was gonna call out to her and ask her to help me down to the food.
So you're both kind of helping each other down the stairs. You're kind of limping, and she's just holding her stomach.
I want to find Irian, and I want to thank him for a good fight as soon as we get down there.
Okay. As you walk down the steps, it's very loud. It's very noisy. You can see a line forming to the left, and people are grabbing plates and cups and lining up to get their food, and tables are starting to fill up. Give me a perception check.
14.
14. You look around the crowd. There's quite a few of smaller folks, halflings and gnomes and whatnot, and you can't see him in particular.
I'm just gonna sigh and look at Navari and just say, just put me on a table, and please, if you would, bring me something to eat.
You can tell her yourself in just a second.
I will. Navari? Can she hear me yet?
Almost.
Bluetooth headphones, woohoo!
Yeah.
I did get the Samsung Bud 2s.
They're pros.
2s, not the
Oh,
pros.
okay.
Okay.
But the 2s are fantastic. I love those things. They fit into my ear way better than I think they're called the Live Plus, the last version of like Gen 1.
Oh, okay.
Or they were like Gen 3.
You
I don't remember, but I
You
love
didn't
them.
get the beans, did you?
I got, no, not the one that's like half. I'll send you a picture.
No worries.
Actually, I can tell you which ones I had and which ones, because I have this thing called Samsung Wear. The most use. Yeah, Buds 2 is what I have, and I had
Okay.
Buds Plus, and the 2s are
Okay.
way better than the Plus.
Okay.
It's amazing how much better they are.
Alex has the plus, the Buds Plus.
Yeah. The 2s are, I kid you not, the noise activation versus the, what's it called, the noise canceling,
Mm-hmm.
is such an amazing difference. Yeah, I have those for work, and they were my full-time headphones. Those are great, but the Buds 2 are amazing. And the reason I like them is because same company makes both.
Oh, is it
That's
AKG?
Yeah, AKG
Yeah.
makes the
Dude,
Samsung,
they make
all
the
the,
solid headphones.
they do.
Well,
Well,
I
me,
didn't
me
even
and buddy use them for recording. Yeah, they're really nice. They're really nice.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Samsung bought them, so.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, they're not like Apple, where Apple buys a company and then just destroys them and stops producing anything that they used to produce. At least Samsung still letting AKG build stuff like this,
Yeah.
That's
which is
cool.
awesome.
All right, Navari. After
Yes.
your unfortunate expulsion, you and a limping Jabu have made your way down to the second deck for dinner. As you walk into the galley, Jabu asks you to gently set him down at a table, and
If you wouldn't mind, could you bring me something to eat, please?
Yes, I'll get you a plate.
I appreciate it. And if you see the young halfling that I was sparring with, beckon him over. I wish to give him good words.
You fought a halfling?
Yeah, a strong warrior.
Okay. I will see if I cross paths with him. What in the fucking ends of the earth? And I just walk away
okay.
to go grab a plate of
Navari,
food.
give me a perception check.
16.
16. Okay, you look around. There are a lot of people of smaller stature in the area. However, you do happen to see a young male halfling
Beat the fuck up.
walking in who has a very solid bruise forming on their cheek and jaw. And you
Hey,
kind of get the sense that that's probably him.
hey, you.
Who? Me? Oh, hello.
So, sorry, I am still technically very, very drunk, but from what I understand,
Okay, great start.
you and that huge half orc fought.
Big blue orc.
Oh, that bastard.
Well, he wanted to, I guess, apologize. I can't actually quite remember what he asked me to ask you, but what in the world made you think that you should take on a half orc his size? I might be a bird and I might be funny, but
What made him think he could take me on? Yeah, I'll go talk to him.
Now I regret saving him.
okay, well he's that way. I am getting more to drink because apparently I fucking need it.
You look over. There's the line to get a drink is kind of secondary to the line to getting food. So there's you got a little bit of a wait ahead of you. But Lord Jabu, as you're sitting there, kind of stretching out and just kind of trying to get the last of the soreness out. Arian walks up, but he stops probably about 10 feet away. And he goes, yeah, the tall blue chick said you want to talk to me.
I'm green.
Oh, green chick.
Don't even remember what your wife looks like?
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna look at him. You are one of the best people I've ever sparred with. I wanted to thank you for such a good fight.
Oh, yeah. You were pretty good too. Dirty, but you did all right.
Orcs, dirty, smelly. You know how it is. You want to sit down and have a drink with me? I would love. You're yeah. There's not many men short of me that lasted that long with me.
Chance.
Was that intentional?
Somebody has a dirty mind, dirty mind.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? I just might. And,
Well, I told the chick to bring me some food. I don't think it's gonna happen. So
don't worry. I got this. And he leaves. It's about 30 seconds before he comes back with 2 full mugs.
No food, just mugs.
Just
I'm
mugs.
just gonna look at him and I'm just like, you remind me of a friend of mine, but you're just your own person. And the rest of the people I showed up on the ship with, I don't think they would have lasted a second in a spar with me. Hell, the one that stopped the fight had to use a crossbow. What a dirty cheater, am I right?
Yeah. Where'd you find these people?
I found him in a bar. We split a guy in half. A dragon was involved.
It's a good story.
I'm not really much of a storyteller. I'm just trying to find my great ancestor's warhammer.
Oh.
That's really all I'm here for, and make a few coins on the side so I can eat to satisfaction.
Can I finally come back with the plates of food?
I'm gonna say at this point you're finishing up grabbing everything and you can head back over to the table. Yeah.
Okay, I'm bringing back the food. So, did you two make up? Kiss and make up? Or is that just not a thing amongst you people?
Small one, can I ask you a favor?
Sure thing.
The man who shot me with a crossbow, if he comes down, I need you to punch him in the balls for me. He won't see it coming from you.
And he just drowns his mug and walks off. All right. You guys
You do realize I'm the spellcaster? I could kill you with my mind.
You both sit down to eat. Alistair, you stay up top, and it's starting to get darker. Most everyone who is not actively working right now, they've gone below decks to begin, their evening leisure activities or prepare for bed or whatnot. It's night cruise on. There's only maybe 8 people above deck, including Krug, who's looks like he's doing his evening rounds before going downstairs himself. What would you like to do?
Honestly, I just want to see what's going on up here. Just like keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Wow, I must be drunk because you were right, babe. My skin color is actually blue.
Let's go. I
My
freaking knew
hair
it.
is green.
Yeah, don't ask me. I'm blue-green colorblind. You probably just look great at me.
And my eyes are purple. I'm a whole bunch of just rainbow going on. Right
I
there.
was gonna say, I know there was some blue in there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm blue gray
Jeffrey is
skin
also
tone.
very blue with gold eyes.
Yeah, so you're watching you're just kind of watching the crew work around you. Krug finishes his rounds, and you see him go into the captain's. Why do I want to call it a chamber? Captain's quarters. Probably to do his evening check-in and whatnot. There's one guy up in the crow's nest. Couple just walking around with lanterns. Few people keeping an eye on the sales and the Yep. And you see another half orc, this one a female, at the wheel.
I'm just gonna go up behind her, like I'm guessing this is the standard ship layout where you have the bottom, then the stairs up to where she's steering. I'm just gonna go like sit behind her, like here, like she's steering here. I'm back, like at the very back of the ship.
Okay.
I'll just chill there.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. She kind of gives you a look as you walk by, and it's a little bit of a dirty look. You're not quite sure why, but you being you, somewhat used to that to a degree, so don't necessarily pay too much heed to it. As you get to the back, the evening continues on, and after about 10 minutes or so, you just hear, "What are you expecting them to just kill themselves in front of you?" And you look over and you see Thornwick just sitting there reading a book. Had no idea he was there.
That would make it much easier, but no. I'm not as a company to my travelers as I would want to be. So I wanted some space from them, and if I happened to see one of them kill themselves in front of me, it was just a bit lucky.
I don't know about lucky, but true, we don't all really know each other. There's some interesting circumstances to our meeting.
Very, very true.
What about you? What brought you to Cape Alton?
I was tracking somebody, but by the time I made it to the city, he had already fled.
Oh.
So, looked for work and found this. Hopefully, I intercept him at the next city.
Oh. If you don't have a time limit on that bounty.
I don't take bounties that take time limits. A good hunt is can be very slow.
Indeed.
Plus, you never know who you have to bribe along the way.
Or
And
shoot.
bribery takes time.
So I've heard. Well, I'm going to see about getting some dinner. Maybe I'll see you down there.
Maybe.
and he's gonna go and walk downstairs. Jabu and Navari, you
Real quick. I'm guessing I couldn't have cast a cantrip to make my life easy, could I have?
what kind of cantrip?
The one cantrip that doesn't attack.
um
How do you spell that halfling's name?
It's Ereon.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
I was spelling it Erion. So
Close enough. Yeah. Corey, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. I don't know if you want to DM me or.
Yeah, when I'm without text you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm really struggling to spell tonight.
No, you're good. Yeah.
At least you got a laugh out of it. Yeah, that would have been a problem. Cool, thanks.
Yep.
Thought so. Just want to make sure.
Okay.
Can he please have disadvantage on every roll for that mask?
I have an advantage now. It's intimidating.
I know it's supposed to be like a Majora's Mask thing, but you look like a really like B tier Power Rangers villain.
No, you know what he looks like? He looks like a gay Bane.
I was also gonna go with Dinosaur Ninja.
Just like Torok.
All right, so Jabu Navari, as you're sitting down having dinner, Thornwick happens to sit down next to you guys with a plate. Ah, good evening.
Hey,
Oh, good
Thornwick.
evening.
Well, I've heard we had quite a full first day.
I was just trying to make a couple coins. Honestly.
Honestly.
I'm just trying to.
My buddy here, Elyria, we made up. It's all good.
Jabu, as you're talking to him, Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My computer does this thing where every now and then, just like all the USB devices will like reset for a couple seconds.
Oh god, no.
So like my keyboard, my mouse, my mic, my headset. It's really fun when it happens mid-game.
Oh, I bet.
Like Alex and I will be playing Destiny sometimes, and my mouse and keyboard will just go dead for like 3 or 4 seconds.
That's terrible.
Something to do with my motherboard. It's happened since I built my PC.
Maybe you should have went with a fatherboard instead.
Alright, I'm killing his character.
Wait, which one?
Whichever one I can get my hands on first.
Parvo.
Sure. No, Porvo, whatever.
Porvo, good. You can have Porvo.
No, it's Parvo, I know.
It's not
Parvo. I'm gonna kill one of them.
Povar.
No,
don't tell him.
No, how about we just kill the rat?
No. I will do everything in my power to bring him back to life.
God.
I don't care what the party's trying to do. I will bring Renfro back to life.
Alright, well, just moving on.
All right.
Yes.
Jabu, as you're talking to Thornwick, you notice his eyes linger on you for just a second. And you can see there's just an ever slight flash of blue in his eyes during that moment.
I'm just gonna. What you looking at? You think what are you looking at there, Thornwick? Yeah, fancy me or something? Cause I I'm not. I don't know. Sorry.
you. I'm flattered, honestly. No, I have a sense for some things, and I don't know.
I understand.
Have you? You're more of the beat heads first, ask questions later type, aren't you?
As the entire Jabu line has started from my great ancestor Jabu the First with his Battle Mage Warhammer, and till then, I just took on the hammers and started beating heads in as early as I can remember.
Oh, so your ancestors were battle mages.
Well, Jabu was. No one else no one else since then has been able to conjure up that sort of thing.
Interesting.
We've just been fighters, really. But that's what brings me out here. I've been seeing visions of the first Jabu, and he wants me to find his hammer. And I don't know if I'm losing my mind or if I'm really seeing him. I don't know if I believe in all that magic nonsense.
Well, there are two things I can tell you. One, magic is very real. Two.
Well, I know it's real, but I don't have to believe in it for it to be real.
Two. Visions don't come to those without it.
I just figured it was like an orchestrate thing, My mom always yelled at Dad. Dad always yelled at Mom. And they were always yelling in their sleep.
That does sound about right.
Just figured that was just an orc thing.
Well, that, yes, for sure. Never mind. He's gonna.
I'm jealous. Those who can use the illusions and smoke and mirrors. I've always been jealous of them. It's such a cool thing to be able to manipulate without even having to move without having to move one of their weak muscles.
It can be.
Like look at Alistair for sense. He stopped my entire fight.
That was a weapon!
It was magic. There's no way he would have been able to hit me without the influence of magic.
I'm gonna kill you! I'll fucking kill you! DM, can I kill him?
I feel like this is just Ian taking out his Parvo frustration
Frustrations?
on the DM.
If he is, he's doing a very poor job. Because he needs to remember, I can still kill him in my game.
That's super meta, and I don't believe in that either.
That is true, I don't either. I would never kill a player for something they do in this game.
Thornwick
Joke about it? Absolutely. I will joke about it to the end of time.
Oh,
do it?
That's so
not
great.
happening.
Thornwick gives a little laugh and, well, maybe. Magic can also be used for many other things, and as he holds his hands up and says this, you can see his knife and fork is cutting its steak on its own.
Can I make a check? Like maybe do I feel like he's trying to imply something towards me? Can I check?
Sure. Make an insight check.
Yeah. All right, what's inside here?
What's insight coming from the big Hulk monster? Yeah, that's funny.
16.
16. You get the sense he's talking about something, but what it is, you have no idea.
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulder.
Ooh. Fight. Make my job easy.
It's a mighty strong grip you have there.
Do you think there's something more to an orc? Or am I just beaten too senselessly to understand?
There's more to many of us. And as he says this, you actually hear it on the opposite side of you, and all of a sudden your hand kind of goes through the shoulder, and the figure just disappears. And you look behind you, and he's standing right there with an empty plate.
I'm jealous of you, Thornwick. I appreciate magic users more than you think. I wish everything to be like my ancestors. My family destroyed that, and it's just disgusting. That's why I'm here.
Well, you're still a young orc. And he walks to return his dishes. Navari, how you feeling? Give me another Constitution saving throw.
That would be a dirty 20.
Okay. With some food in your stomach, and now that some
Oh
time
wait,
had...
I'm sorry. There's no plus on that. I was thinking of something else. It would be an 18.
Okay. Doesn't change. With some food in your stomach and a little bit of time, you're feeling quite a bit better. And this, not being a novice of magic yourself, you found this interaction between Jabu and Thornwick quite entertaining, and it's allowed you to take your mind off of how you've been feeling just a bit.
Your gut absolutely murdering you.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Navari?
No.
Okay. It's about this time that the hall begins emptying out, and you see a couple people walking up on top deck. Alistair, and you see the night crew is coming on deck, and you can see the people that were up there are going down to have what's left of dinner.
Okay.
It's probably getting about 9 o'clock ish now. Are you staying up top?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna still stay up top.
Jabu, Navari, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna bring Alistair a plate.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna carry Navarro with me.
Okay. Are you going to...
Why are you picking me up?
Because you have no idea what's going on. The night crew's coming in. We've
I
already
like when
just
I
make some
don't
space for the
know
night.
what's going on, because when something surprises me, it thrills me. I don't know.
Well, I wanted to go talk to Alistair, bring him something to eat since he's been on watch the whole night. Let the night crew eat, and we should probably get out of their way and maybe reconvene on our actual goal here. I seem to have thrown a wrench in the whole day.
You're probably right.
So if you don't feel like walking, I'll carry you up with Alistair's food.
I'll walk. I'll walk.
I would
I
pay
don't
to see that.
actually like being carried.
Do I hear Alistair say that?
I hope to God not.
No, you do not. All right,
I
so
do not like being carried.
Not yet, anyways. And then I march upstairs with a hot plate of food.
Okay.
And I just follow in pursuit behind him.
Can I see him up top deck?
Um, you get
I
up
have
there.
dark vision.
It takes you a second, but you notice he's at the stern. That's the stern, right? Yeah.
I think so.
He's at the back of the ship.
I'm gonna call out for him and tell him I have food for him. I had a drink, but Navari drank it.
Do not say that. I did not drink your drink.
What's the empty cup in your hand then?
That's my drink that I ended up getting multiple refills for.
Well, I have hot food for you, Alistair.
I'm gonna very suspiciously take it. Can I roll Can I roll something to see if this is poisoned?
You may.
All right, what do you want me to roll?
As he's looking at the food, can I just tell him?
Investigation check.
Investigation. 15.
15. Food looks fine to you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look him in the face. Just poison's is not something an orc would do. You know this.
Yeah, usually poison is a woman's thing. I'm just saying I didn't touch your food, so don't look at me.
I'm just gonna take it and say thank you very much. Well, thank you very much.
You I apologize again for throwing a wrench in the whole day. You find it? Did you get any useful information?
No, nobody on the top deck decided to throw themselves off the bridge, so a little bit of underwhelming. I mean,
Unfortunate.
a little friend did come upstairs.
Which one?
Thorrick? Or no, what the fuck did I write?
Thornwick?
Thornwick? Okay, yeah, that.
Yeah, he talked to me too. He made me feel something I can't explain actually.
I've got a feeling that Sorry. Shut up. I was going to start singing. I've got a feeling that I can't explain.
As you two are talking, Navari, can you give me a perception check?
I rolled a 20. Hold on. +2, 22.
Okay. As they're talking, you don't notice anything.
What?
You don't notice anything.
Why? What do you mean I don't notice anything?
You don't notice anything.
Can I share with Alistair what Thornwick told me codely?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say you relay the conversation as well as you remember.
And it's I just maybe it's because I'm an orc and I don't understand, but maybe that makes sense to you. It just I don't know. I don't know. I can't even explain the feeling.
I'm so
I've got a
confused.
feeling
Why
that I
did
can't explain. I'm sorry. The opportunity was better than I had to take it.
What does that mean? You're a magic user. He's a magic user.
Magic is not something you would just. I mean, my magic is not something that I was born with. I had to go and achieve that magic. So you can get magic from many different sources. You're not stuck with one.
I just say
Or
it's
you could
not.
be like me and I stole my magic.
Wait, you stole your magic? How drunk are you
Yeah.
still?
Actually, I'm quite sober.
Oh, okay.
But I did, in fact, steal my magic. But that is a story for another time.
I'm gonna take.
I explained.
Real quick question. I forgot to ask you this, Chance, but early on in with my patron, I asked for a flask that would always be filled with whiskey.
Okay.
So it magically refills with whiskey. Am I allowed to have that? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Okay. I had forgot to put it in my story, so I was like, oh, can I do this? So I'm going to pull back out that same flask that she drank from, pop it off, and just start drinking again. Sorry, continue, you guys.
No, I just explained the whole, Fordwick, explaining magic to me is just so far over my head, and that because of my whole story is, the only Jabu that could use magic was generations before me.
I hate to tell you this, but magic is still the most mysterious thing, even to us magic users.
I know I can trust them, but I can trust magic users as far as I can throw them physically.
Alistair, give me a
Yeah.
perception check.
That'll be a 25.
25. Okay. As he's talking to you, and his back is to the rest of the ship, you see faintest bit of light by the crow's nest. You're not sure if it's a lantern or just moonlight reflecting off of something, but just caught your attention for a second.
How far is the crow's nest from me?
I would say probably about diagonal, probably about 100, 120 feet.
As I noticed that, I'm going to bump into our little orc friend. I'm sorry, Lord Jabu. Did I get this one right?
Yeah, you did.
Alright. Jabu. How fast can you climb?
As fast as you need me to.
Get on top of the crow's nest. I think I see something.
How tall is the crow's nest?
Well, it's about a 120 feet away diagonally. In order to climb up, you would have to go over to the rigging, which is probably about 50 feet away, and then it's about an 80-foot climb.
I bet you I could make it there in about 5 minutes.
Well, get going.
Do I need to roll for that?
Hold on, give me just a second.
Alistair,
Yes.
why are you sending him to the crow's nest?
I'm gonna whisper this back. I saw something. I want to be sure.
Like something that could possibly put us into danger? Or something
I don't have enough
interesting to
information
think
yet.
of?
I don't have enough information yet, too.
Sorry,
Right.
I was just doing the Pythagorean theorem to see if my numbers made sense, and they totally did. I'm so proud of myself.
I also imagine
Hey, it was useful for once. Outside of bullshit.
I know,
So what do I
was only off by 6 feet.
What do I have to roll to make it there in 5 minutes?
5 minutes, nothing.
Oh, perfect. So I'm there.
However, give me an acrobatics check as you begin climbing up the rigging.
17.
17. Okay, yeah. You grab onto the ropes and you just immediately start power climbing.
So, did I put the rest of my armor back on, or am I still just shirtless?
I mean, I would assume at this point you probably put your clothes back on.
I was just making sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So back to full up.
Yep.
Except for my health.
As you Give me a perception check.
18.
18. Okay. As you get about halfway up, you just hear a shout, and you look up, and the woman or the man who was in the crow's nest is falling.
How far from me? Am I able to like grab him?
No, he's probably about 20 feet away, and he just hits the deck with a sickening crunch.
Can I inspect the crow's nest to see if someone pushed him?
Yep. As you get up there, you look around. Give me a perception check.
I don't know what time of day it is, but
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yep, it's
Alright.
about 10 o'clock at night at this point.
All right, that's a 16.
16. You look around and you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Alistair and Navari, what are you doing?
I go, what the fuck?
I'm guessing I saw, since I was looking there, I saw the guy fall and just crunch.
So what you saw was the man standing there looking around, and that he just dove over the railing.
We should lean over. I didn't throw him, I swear.
So in that regard, I'm going to go. I'm going to be like, well, they did kill another person killed themselves in front of us. And I'm going to point to the dead body.
Yep. And as you're getting to the body, there is a bell going off, and the captain and Krug and the quartermaster Gala come rushing out of the captain's quarters.
I'm going to stop the captain before he gets too far, and I'm just going to say you need to get everybody back below deck or inside.
Can I make a perception from the top of the crow's nest for the just the surrounding area?
Yeah, for sure. Marcos just looks over to Krug and do what he says. Another one.
19.
19. You look out, it is a calm sea.
I'm just shout down. There's nothing. I don't see anything in the water.
Hang on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a member of my network. Never mind. I was going to send him a message. I have the ability to write a letter, and it magically sent to members of my network. But he's not in my network, because I was going to tell him to shut up.
Ah, yep, okay.
But it won't work, so not necessary.
Okay. The captain stands there and... Well, so it begins again.
Does he get everybody below deck?
Krug's done a pretty solid job. They're keeping everyone down there. Not that many reacted. They're not. They weren't not expecting it to happen. And there's there's still enough crew remaining on the deck to operate the ship.
Okay. I'm going to try to signal for... I keep wanting to say Judas. Lord Jabbo to get down.
It's Jabu, and I'm gonna slide down the rope.
Jabu.
Navari, is there anything you want to do?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I go to inspect the body, but Obviously, I don't find anything.
Give me an investigation check.
That's a 7.
7. He's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured.
We ain't found shit.
He is splattered on the deck. A little, like, you've seen bodies before, and
Is he just a human?
just a human, and spread out a little bit further than you would have expected. Captain goes, well, now you can see what we've been dealing with.
No shit.
Is Krug out there?
Krug, at this point, is probably just walking back from.
But he's not with the rest of the crew?
He went over to order them all to stay below deck, but he's coming back at this point.
I just want to watch his actions. I'm not going to approach him.
He just walks back up and just kind of stands at the side of the captain, just kind of waiting. The captain's just, we cannot afford to keep losing crew.
I'll speak up. I'll speak up immediately. I don't know what's going on, but I can help in any way I can.
Well, yes, that is why I hired you, hoping
It's why I'm here.
someone can figure out what in the hells is going on my boat.
Something is doing this. Right before this gentleman took a tumble, something was up there with him.
Something was up there.
Now again, player to DM, this is complete conjecture, but at least give them something to calm down. That's my plan. Yes, right before I took the tumble, something caught my eye. There was some sort of light, and it didn't look natural to me. Now I'm assuming that player to DM. So something was up there with him.
And I'll jump in. Between him seeing something and me getting up there, this man was thrown to his death.
He was thrown.
I mean, look how far apart his body limbs are. He didn't just fall naturally. I've seen a bloated body or two. Your arms don't get that far from your skeleton when you just fall from 30 feet.
So we
I
have a
hate to say it,
murderer
I
on
have
board.
seen quite a few of those suicides myself, and this is just not how you jump off the side.
So we have a murderer on board.
Or murderess.
Or
Why is
not
it
a.
always going
Hang
to
on.
be a female?
Women empowerment. Shut up.
They're devious.
Women empowerment. That's a terrible joke. I apologize. It instantly makes me think of the little kid who's shoveling snow, where he goes, "It's all about equality until it's time to shovel the snow." And then his sister's like, "I was gonna help," and this little 13-year-old voice is like, "Shut up." I don't know why, but that's instantly the meme I think of. I'm so sorry. No, I don't think there's a murderer on board. I think there is a thing or a beast.
I'm gonna go look for Irian and see if he knows the guy who died.
At least he's being useful.
At least maybe we can get some insight on why, or if maybe there's a target of or a certain kind of people that whatever's killing people is Maybe they're only killing a certain kind of person.
I'm gonna look over to Navari and say, I've already checked all that. Like, I'm gonna whisper to her, I already checked all that. There's no connection. But if he feels useful, let him feel useful.
Well, it is more to go on than we have.
I'm just start screaming for Arian as I just walk downstairs. Just start screaming his name.
Brooke, make sure this is cleaned up by morning. And he's going to turn, and him and Gail are gonna head back into the captain's quarters. Brooke calls over to a couple of the other sailors. Hey, Galen, Mark, go get another coffin. The two walk downstairs, and Brooke turns over to you.
Who's you?
Well, the three of you. Well,
Okay.
no, two of them. A light, you said.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a light.
Truth be told, you are not the first to mention a light, but that is...
I'm gonna make a very loud inhale and exhale, like, we've been asking you, why haven't you opened your mouth? Sorry, just very annoyed by that comment, as my character. And what have they said?
Well, open your mouth for God's sakes. We don't have time for this.
There has not been direct connection made before.
It's more than what we have to go on. So what is this a vague connection?
A light has been mentioned a couple times. We did not think it significant.
Let me guess. All of those connections where the light was mentioned was when it was above deck.
Yes.
So I'm gonna look up to. Yeah, I'm still trying to remember. Navari.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me? Or are we dealing with a beast that flies?
A what?
A beast that flies.
Oh, we're definitely dealing with a beast that flies.
Okay.
And if he doesn't fly, then it's a ghost and it hovers. Fucking hate ghosts. Anyway, yes, that's the most possible explanation.
Definitely has to be fast.
And I found my halfling friend.
Give me an investigation check.
17.
Yeah, after a few minutes you find him you actually assume he's not in the galley and go looking through the crew quarters, and after a few minutes you find him in the galley.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna break for the bathroom, okay?
Yep. You find him in the galley. He's sitting with a couple other crew members playing cards.
I'm just gonna look at him. Boy, you're part of the crew, right?
Hey, my half-orc friend. Yes.
I got a smashed face up on deck that needs I need to know who he is and what he was.
Got
It wasn't
another
me.
one.
Wasn't me. Promise.
Yeah, I figured smashing my
fell- he
face was enough for one day.
He fell from the crow's nest. My magic buddy told me he saw something up there, and I climbed up there, and before I could get to the crow's nest, he just looked like he was thrown from it.
Thrown from it.
If you look at the murder site, it looks like there's too much downward force for it to just be a simple slip and fall.
Oh man.
I just need to know who he was, or what his name was, or if he was just a regular guy. Any information would be useful.
I mean, I don't know much about him myself. I'm not in the crow's nest. Can't see too well. Can't climb too well. But nah, his name was Matthew. That's about all I know.
Just a human Matthew?
Yeah.
So he was a human crow. That's what you're telling me.
Sorry, what?
He's just a human crow? Because he lives in the crow's nest? Jabu doesn't understand how humans work?
Ah. Yeah. Well, I guess he's more of a human pancake now.
Well, yeah, probably. You didn't know anything else of Matthew? You didn't have any enemies or worship
No.
of some weird deity?
Nothing I heard.
Well, he's dead now. And it seems to be a common trait with all the previous crew members.
Well, yes, all the previous ones that died are also dead. Kind of how that works.
Aren't you worried? You were here before me. You could be a previous crew member in that logic.
Hey, as long as it's not me, I ain't worried about nothing. Anyways, ain't killed none of the small folk yet.
Yet. I almost did.
That's because you're an asshole.
Me? I'm not an ass. You provoked it.
You are an ass. The best kind.
So are you, the small kind.
Hey, you play cards?
I'd like to show you to my friends if you're interested. They could use someone short and stout like you. You good at making tea?
You know, I am flattered. I'm more of a taco guy than a hot dog guy, but you know.
Wait, what did I just enter in on? A hot tub guy?
A tea party.
I'm not kidding. What did I just walk into?
A tea party.
I believe Jabu just propositioned the halfling that smashed his face in.
I mean, not the weirdest thing that's happened on this trip so far.
I'll pass. Unless you want to play cards.
I'll play cards. If you
With
lose,
my dick?
If you lose, you're helping me find my hammer.
It depends. You got coin.
I don't know. I got a cute bard up on top deck. I don't know. She's all yours.
Wait, did he just sell Navara? Did he just sell her?
I propositioned her as a worthy reward.
Okay.
So-
Can I kill him? Can I
I'd
please kill him?
like to just say Navari just doesn't open her legs up to anyone.
I'd say you'd open your legs up, but you'd at least consider a drink or two.
So, I don't know where you're from. In this ocean, we call that slavery. However,
Yeah.
you put in a good
Not a
word for me.
slave? I don't know where you're from, but I'm not calling her a slave. She's a
We
party
call her-
member. She likes to drink. She's a good time. What's she calling? I'm locking my door.
Oh, that's right. You guys live next to each other.
I heard footsteps. I heard furious footsteps from below, and I
what you're gonna do.
Wait, what's going on? Is she trying to kill?
Good word for me.
Huh?
She's got a good word in for me.
Get out of here.
I don't know. What do small things like you want?
Not all small.
I'll help you. I'll help you get what you desire if you help me achieve mine.
Oh my
Tell you
God.
what, you put in a good word for me, I'll front you the ante. Deal?
Deal.
All right. So you sit down to play cards. Mission totally forgotten.
Totally
Navari, we'll get back to that. Navari and Alistair.
I didn't expect a halfling team to hit on me in the near future.
I mean, I can kill him.
Povar exists for a reason. Thank you.
Ian, are you implying that you're going to hit on my wife?
No.
Hang on. We did say. Hang on, everybody, shut up. In my game, we did say nobody wanted to be romance or romance an NPC.
I wasn't trying to romance anyone. I was just trying to.
Sounds like you were trying to get in bed with somebody.
I'm not. I'm just trying to get some information out of a small boy.
That's even worse. Shut the fuck
Doesn't
up.
make it any better.
Hey, at least you're not.
No, it makes it a million times worse.
All right.
Can I bribe you with some pastillos?
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Navari, Alistair, what else are you doing?
I really
Can we
want
pretend
to-
telepathically we heard this entire conversation and then go kill him?
Nope.
No. I want to investigate this a lot further. Can I go up into the crow's nest and see if I find anything like slightly like off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just give me just a quick acrobatics check.
While she's doing that, I want to look for any sort of marks on the body that don't. I
Oh wait,
wouldn't
it's
say.
gone.
Sorry, go.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, Alistair.
Okay. But I'm looking for anything that would look like any sort of bruising or marks that would say, oh, something acted on this.
Okay.
I got a 15.
You
You
said
got a
investigation.
Yep. Okay. You climb up the rigging decently well. It takes you a couple minutes to get up there.
Okay.
You get up there not long after a half-elven woman who's taking the place of the recently deceased for the night shift.
Wouldn't you be scared to be up here after what just happened?
Someone's got to keep an eye out.
Did you know the guy that fell?
Yeah, Matthew. We worked the night shift together. He was quiet, but he was an alright guy.
Anything off about him?
I don't know. Didn't particularly talk much. Definitely didn't expect him to kill himself. But then again, you never do you?
It's always the quiet ones. But they're usually always the target by something else too.
You think there's something else on this ship? And at this point,
Yeah.
she's you can tell you're making her more nervous.
What I recommend is fasten yourself up to the crow's nest. just in case something tries to throw you off.
That's not the worst idea. Okay, yeah, and she's gonna reach down and grab a rope and begin fastening it about her waist.
And I also recommend maybe trying to convince the captain to change your duties from here on out.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, my suggestion is to maybe put in the captain a good word for me to handle the crow's nest definitely.
You're well, I don't know. You're not even crew, and I mean you've already seen
I've
how
come
crew
a
is.
very, very far away place, and I have been on many a ship and even sailed my own. I can handle a crow's nest. I'm trying to keep you safe. This is why I'm recommending it.
Okay, I will be sure to do that when I can. Okay, Alistair, what did you roll?
I rolled a dirty 19.
Okay, you look through the body. This thing is mangled and smashed, and you can't see anything that happens to stick out to you from the general carnage that is in front of you. And it's about this point that the two sailors return with the wooden box and begin collecting pieces.
One more thing. Can I get a sense if there was any magic involved?
How would you do that?
Hmm?
By what method would you do that?
Well, let's just go with the tapping into my patron. Does he feel any magic around here?
Okay.
That's not his own.
Okay. You silently reach out to your patron, and there is magic aboard. There's a couple different sources, but you can't really gather more than that.
Well, I know me, her, and the other dude. There's 3 sources right there.
You get this. You get the sense there's more than a handful that have some
okay.
sort of magical ability.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you. I'm just gonna watch them put the body away and see if I notice anything.
Okay. You watch them and you keep an eye out, and it's just wind and salt water as far as you can tell. After about
Okay.
20 minutes or so, someone else comes up with a mop and a bucket of water, and the two who were cleaning up the body throw the box overboard. At this point,
Before they throw the body overboard,
okay,
I'm gonna go over them and be like, when you throw a body overboard, do you just let the wind, the water take it?
one of them looks over to you and goes, "That's the way of the sea."
Since we don't know exactly what we're dealing with yet, I want to conduct a theory. Tie a long rope to the coffin. If it's undisturbed after 2 days, well, 2 nights, then we can cut it loose and let the water take it. But I have a feeling whatever this is needs that body.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't want to dishonor the dead, and at this point, you just hear behind you a and you look over, and Krug is standing there and do as the elf says. Like, oh, yes, sir.
Oh, I don't have to use cotton.
And they attach the rope and then attach it to one of the banisters towards the back of the ship.
And it can be a really long group. I just want to be able to see it from the back of the ship.
The rope they attach is probably about 150 feet.
Perfect.
Let's say 150. There's a lot in between there.
That's perfect.
Okay. So, my orcish friend. All right. Have you ever played Crick Queen's Call?
Played a lot of games. Like, buy a lot of names. How do you play it?
All right. Perfect. First, he holds up a deck of cards. First, money. Now you spoke for me. You're gonna speak for me. So, training round. You're good for this one. And he's gonna place 2 copper on the table. I got you. And one of the other players here is also gonna place 2 copper up, so there's now 4 copper in the pot. He goes, all right. So you're gonna get 3 cards. He's gonna get 3 cards. Keep them hidden. Now, after you see your 3 cards, you can up your ante, give back one of your cards, and get another one. Whoever has the best hand wins. Now,
Okay.
there are a few different hands. If you get 3 of a kind, that's the best one. Followed by straight, followed by evens or odds, and then 2 of a kind, and then just high roll, whichever one it happens to win. Highest wins. So, in D&D terms, you make the bet. You roll 3d6 each player. If you increase your bet, you may re-roll 1d6, and you must keep the new roll. Okay.
All right.
Does it make sense?
No, I get it.
All right. Are you ready?
1 second. I need another over here. I found my other dice today. I have
All right.
here and some. There it is. Now I have 3d6s.
So, here we go. And he deals out 3 cards to each of you. So, roll your dice. Okay. Don't tell me what they are. All right. Do you want to up your bet?
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna place another 2 copper, and the other gentleman. All right. And he's gonna place another 2 copper as well. All right. Should we roll one of them?
Just one, yeah.
Okay. All right. Show your hands, boys. All right. So what'd you get?
2 1s and a 6.
All right. So you got two of a kind versus a straight, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So, you're a better fighter than a card player. But
Yeah, sometimes I just throw the punches with my eyes closed,
well, that's stupid.
Gets the job done.
Yeah. What am I complaining about?
What did you roll? There was another guy.
No, there was just the two. He wasn't playing. He was the
Oh,
dealer.
I thought there was a third mate. All right.
Nope. It was just you versus that other guy.
All right, let's go again then.
One more.
Just
All
one more.
right. Your own winning this time.
Okay, that's fine.
And you're going against me. Because
That sounds just fine.
I want to beat your ass fair and square.
All right, no head holdings, no choke holds. I bet I don't have. Do you take trades?
What you got?
Well, I can get the crossbow that stopped our fight. You can have it.
What am I going to do with that?
Stab someone with it. Imagine a crossbow is probably the size of your arm. It's like a spear to use.
You got coin or you don't got coin.
Fine. I got coin.
All right. Pony up, orc boy.
All right, 1 gold.
Gold.
I mean, I don't even know what a copper is, so.
One gold.
I learned gambling from the dwarves. They don't play nice.
Fine. Just take your cards. All right. Go ahead and roll.
I think you just walk away now.
Yep, and then.
Of course.
Okay. He's gonna call. Jabu, make a perception check.
14.
14. Okay. All right. All right. What you got?
4, 5, 6.
5, 6. You just see his face just. Oh. Oh. Take your gold.
You can keep your gold. I just need to know I won. Say it.
This time.
This time what?
This time you won.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get out of here.
You're coming with me now.
What?
Yeah. You're coming with me now.
Now? Like
now?
right now? Like right now?
You want to live your whole life on a ship, or you want to do something spectacular with your life?
Stop collecting NPCs.
I'm pretty happy on the ship.
Fine.
Yep. Okay.
I'm moving forward with you, small one. The people I showed up here with do not seem to like orcs too much.
Hey, I'm not racist. I just don't like you.
Shot me in the arm. I'm just trying to find a friend. The other works on this boat seem to be a bunch of cunts.
Well, that's orcs for you. No offense.
Some taken, but you're right.
But yeah, I lost my taste for cards for the night. I'll see you around. And he is gonna go
I'm gonna
back
go
to his
find the rest
quarters.
of my team.
All right. Navari, Alistair, are you still up on deck?
Yep.
All right.
Wait, it's heads up. It's 10.
I know. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yep. So as you get up there, they're just finishing letting the box go, and Thornwick comes up the stairs in very much a night robe and slippers. Oh, did I miss it?
Yes, you did.
Ah, well, next time then. Or ideally not a next time, but you know.
Can I roll a perception check on him?
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
26. I just critted. I love it. I love my player killers.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if
for anything specific.
I'm looking to see if that was a quickly put on outfit or if he's been in that for a while. I'm now suspicious that he is the one doing this because he just happens to be on deck for most of the night, and then when he goes down to bed, the thing gets killed. So I don't know, just slightly suspicious. Just want to make sure I can rule him out quickly, or not.
It's a very big robe and slippers. You can see his normal mage robes just peeking out of the collar. So the robe is over his normal robes.
I will file that under suspicious. Because why would you have both sets of robes on?
Well,
no, I'm not asking as the.
No.
I'm asking as because I don't know about you guys. I'm sleeping on hot nights. I'm sleeping in boxers. At the most, I have pants on. I'm never sleeping in a hoodie or anything that could suffocate me. That's something new.
Truth be told, I went through 3 years of high school. I slept in jeans.
What the?
Like full clothes.
No wonder you had so many issues.
I think
I thought it was comfy.
I will say, like, there have definitely been nights, like, I've been so intoxicated or so tired that I've slept in my clothes, and I've definitely felt very nice, but not that nice.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but well, I seem to have missed the excitement. I suppose probably the rest of the night will be, well, yes. Good night. And he's gonna go back below deck. And Krug is just gonna come over and, well, you may as well sleep as well. Never more than one a night.
I'm guessing everybody, I'm going to look over to Navarra and be like, are you going to go to bed too?
Mm-hmm.
Both in the game and in the real world. Why don't you go below deck? I'll keep an eye on the body.
Jabu.
I'm coming above deck. I'm gonna come past Thornwick.
Okay. He gives you a quick nod, but doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna call out to Alistair.
Okay.
Why is that dude wearing 2 pairs of robes?
Make a perception check.
There.
Yeah, don't be coming here cheating.
20. Natural.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck.
I'm using the Povar dice. I shouldn't have used them.
Yep, you noticed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call up to Alistair. Why is this weirdo wearing 2 sets of clothes?
You're just gonna yell that out?
Yep.
Please don't. Oh my god.
Well, why is Thornwick wearing 2 pairs of clothes?
I'm going to cast Mage Hand and try to trip him so he smacks his mouth against the deck.
Okay.
I imagine I don't say that till I get above deck and I see where Alistair is. I'm not just gonna blurt it.
What am I rolling to hurt him?
Are you sure you're not just gonna blurt it?
No, shut up. Don't encourage.
I've already caused enough damage. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be polite about this one.
I almost said parvo. Oh my god. Jabu,
Ah.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on. That's not a saving throw.
I'm making it a saving throw.
Being too kind.
Dexterity.
Yep.
21.
Fuck you.
21. You think you trip a little bit on the top step, but you catch yourself.
Alistair, I'm trying to be your friend. Stop trying to touch me.
Oh, you don't know it was him.
You have no.
I know. I just thought it was fine.
I'm over here. You're over there.
Oops.
And you're being annoying. Will you get over here, please?
I'm coming. I'm just trying to get close to the important members of the crew.
Is he over by me yet?
Yep.
I'm gonna whisper into his ear in a very aggressive manner. I was already suspicious of him, and I kept my cool. You are an idiot who just blabbed, and now he knows you know too. Is there anything you can see that you will not instantly blurt out?
Look, he knows. I know. He thinks I'm a dum dum. I'm not a dum dum. He needs to think I'm stupid.
Yes, but now he also knows that I know that there are times when just a mouth shut is better because you don't know what your other party members or your other cohorts are doing. So sometimes
Well,
just being quiet.
It's not that bad. He's colorblind, wearing white on purple.
Was he wearing white on purple?
Imagine his layers are 2 different colors.
Are we gonna retcon that shit?
It's not.
Is it subtle or is it pretty obvious now?
Yeah, like we both saw. So
it is a dark purple. It's also very late at night.
I have dark vision.
Fair. It wasn't super obvious. Like it was poking out like maybe an eighth of an inch. Like it, like the normal person would not have seen it.
Well, I apologize. I'll try to be more subtle. Orcs are pretty much hey, what you doing there kind of people.
I know. Just try to. There's a lot going on, and we don't know much. The less that we let people know what we know, the better it is.
Well, between the 4 of us, I think everyone other than the 4 of us are suspect to these murders.
I don't know. I'm kind of a suspect of the 2 that just went missing halfway through the night.
The orcs? The other ones? Because I don't.
Are our other players orcs? I don't know.
No, there's
Few
a
NPC orcs.
half elf and the dragonborn.
Okay, those two.
Oh.
So, where'd they go? I don't know. But at the same time, we now have a dead body, and I'm going to grab the rope that is now tied up. It's in the coffin, but I have a feeling that whatever's after this wants the body for a purpose. So, if when nobody's looking at it, the line gets cut, and the coffin goes missing, we know it's an entity. If the body stays there for 2 days, we'll cut it loose. But I have a very good suspicion that I will be right on this. And the
Well,
body's going to go missing.
I'll try. I'll keep my behaviors under control so you can conduct your investigation properly.
It's our investigation, but this is a theory. And if I'm right, then we have a better leg up on against this creature. Navarra thought it was a ghost, so I hope to God it's not a ghost.
I don't like ghosts.
I don't either.
Right.
But you should retire. I'm going to stay up here and try to keep an eye on that coffin.
I'm gonna make sure Navarre isn't passed out in the frogs again.
He looks okay. What the heck was that?
Balloons?
Yeah.
All right. Alistair, you take your position up again at the stern of the ship. Jabo, you head downstairs and walk into the bunks, only to quickly find Navarre already passed out in an empty bunk, and you find your own bunk and slowly drift off to sleep. And that's where we will end tonight.
Boo.
Yeah. Good game, guys.
We recovered. We recovered.
Sure.
I feel like I should apologize for taking like 60% of the gameplay of me fighting an NPC.
I got to shoot you. I kind of enjoyed it.
I'm surprised
that was fucking great. I loved that.
I was just bored.
Me shooting him or him fighting?
All of it.
I did enjoy the shooting thing.
That was funny. I actually did not expect you to just turn around and shoot me with a bolt. That's
Well, I was trying to do unseen servant to trip you, but I don't think it wouldn't work. So I'm like,
honestly, my plan was I was gonna throw him overboard and then dive in after him.
See, all I could tell is that you plan to throw him overboard. So
Yeah, I was gonna be polite about it. Like I was gonna throw him and be like, "Oh no," and then jump in after him.
But yeah, no, it's fun to shoot you. And the fact
Yeah,
that that's what actually dropped you down to zero.
I'm surprised I didn't die. I'm
Guys.
still alive.
Yeah.
I got to show you something really quick. Cade just recently started sleeping on his stomach. It's like the most adorable thing.
Oh, yes.
On the road again.
I just can't wait to get on the road again. Baby.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That is what I call music. 2020.
Yeah. Aw. Okay, I already have bad baby fever. This just makes it worse.
Can I roll a d20 for you to poke his backside?
It's so wrong. Inception.
I'm not the one who's
Oh.
so
All right.
away.
Well, thank you guys for playing. It was a lot of fun. It is late.
Yep.
I'm exhausted. Alex is exhausted. I'm sure you guys are exhausted.
You work tomorrow?
No, thankfully.
Oh, nice.
Which
I am also
neither
off.
of you guys work tomorrow, right? I know you don't, Ian.
I don't work. I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
You
You want
guys
some
are
food?
so lucky.
Are you going to
I'm
bed?
okay. I'm going to bed.
Weak.
All right. You guys have a great night.
Bitch.
All right.
You too, man.
Bye.
Bye.